want the baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over.
No.
Bro, what?
No. I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't kill.
You're not killing. Okay.
I want to keep the baby.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just don't want any kids. No.
Okay, so what you gonna do? And what you gonna do to me?
Nothing. Why did I do anything to you?
Awkward conversation, bro.
Why did I do anything to you?
No, I know. So, like, how are you gonna deal with this? By saying I don't want a baby? That's all?
Go to the doctor, I guess.
To the doctor. So you want abortion?
I mean, yeah. Why do you want a kid now?
And why do you make me pregnant now?
That's what I'm like. There's no way that's true. But then I said, oh wow, like.
So just think about it. It's meant to be.
First off, I just want to say probably what all y'all else are thinking too. It's frustrating as hell just to listen to this guy Walter, Fresh Print CEO, even try to form a coherent sentence, bro. The fact that he's on here stumbling and even just listening to him talk, and clearly this lady, whoever she is, English isn't her first language. She sounds like she's Asian or Chinese. I don't even bother trying to look up who the girl is, but the fact that this guy is just like, why don't you just get an abortion? Why don't you just take a pill? It's like, bro, it's like, you know you was sleeping with this girl. You know you was the one busting all kind of nuts inside this girl, bro. And the fact that y'all preach men taking responsibility, men taking accountability, especially his co-host Myron, or the main host, I would say he is the co-host, Walter. This guy platform is based on these principles, and as soon as it doesn't benefit him, he wants to back out. That's got to be the most hypocritical fucking shit in the world. Excuse my language. I used to be a fan of Fresh and Fit, man, but you know, it's like when people exposing your hypocrisy, and he's not the first. This isn't the first time that somebody's called him out on it. I mean, academics, you know, when he was on Fresh and Fit, he was on their platform calling him out. I think it was something to do with like he wifed a girl up he had just met, and he had met her on a yacht. And this guy Walter is convinced that she's into him for who he is and his personality, whereas if it was anybody else, if it was your friend, if it was your brother or anybody else, the first thing you would be thinking is, bro, she wants you for your money, dog. You met her on a yacht, she sees you got a lot of money, you got nice cars, but the fact that he wants to make an exception, I'm gonna post that video.
Fresh, I love you, brother. But I feel like you're walking into the path of becoming what I would say is a hypocrite, or you're just strictly delusional, something that you preach against.
Finish him.
You to remain on your pivot while instructing the many. We got 4,000 people in here, while instructing them how to live their lives. Make sure you're very cognizant how you're living yours.
This is fine.
Advice you give to men is very different than what you are following.
I think it's sad, man, and you know, to give the benefit of the doubt, I mean, it sounds like I'm jumping to conclusions, but I am not fucking surprised, bro. Excuse my language. I am not surprised that, you know, this is all just unraveling, because it doesn't take somebody with 150 IQ points to look at one Fresh and Fit podcast episode and to tell that these dudes are frauds. They're not what they say they are. Myron gonna have to catch a couple of strays here too. You can even look at his old photos when he was in college, which have been posted on the internet. I've said this before. Once something is in the public sphere, it's free game, bro. So ain't nobody digging for this shit. Nigga, it's easy to find. Go look at his old college photos. Look at the type of dude he was in college. Fruity ass nigga, bro. These dudes are fruit cakes who, you know, credit to them, were able to figure out the YouTube algorithm, make a good living, retire their parents, do whatever they did. You know, Myron talks about he has investments, he does whatever he does. I'm sure he's financially very literate. This guy used to be a law enforcement officer, bro. All that stuff is true. But two things can be true at once, bro. Anybody who really doesn't have issues getting girls, really doesn't have this issue in their life, Like, they can see right through these two motherfuckers, bro. I ain't gonna put myself in that category because, I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm drowning in it, right? But I ain't gonna say, like, it's been an issue for me in my life to be able to talk to women, approach them, tell them how I feel, whatever. Everybody's been rejected before. But what value does their podcast truly offer if this comes out to be true? If it comes out to be true that he did get this girl pregnant and it is his child, what value does their platform bring anymore? Literally nothing. The only one you could argue that brings any value would be Myron, Dude is somewhat fit, you know, financially literate, can talk, can form a coherent sentence, right? So listening to him talk isn't like, you know, listening to nails on a chalkboard like it is this guy right here. And it's not even like personal, bro. Like, I'm sure even if I met this Walter in person, you know, he's a nice guy, whatever, but don't portray something that you not, bro. It's like dudes can see right through it. And like I said, I'm gonna leave my videos up. Y'all could go look at my old videos on my channel. I have 2, 3, maybe 4 videos reacting to some of their podcasts. And I'm like, what Myron said is true. You know, what he said is true. I'm giving him credit where credit is due. At the same time, it's like, bro, the fact that you telling her just to take a pill, this is what happens when you're devoid of all morality, bro. Dude claims to be a Christian. Myron claims to be a Muslim, but he says he's not a good one, which I don't really know what that is, right? Either you're practicing or you're not. So, like, what principles do you really have, bro? Of course you're telling her, just take a pill. I'm sure this isn't the first time, bro. This shit is just unraveling, man. I ain't even gonna play this whole thing, bro. It's just like nails on the chalkboard, bro. Both of them could barely speak English. And, you know, y'all can go check out all the stuff yourself, but this is what everybody's talking about, man. And I just think it's sad because, you know, we all gotten that text. You know, we all been through this kind of situation before. You know, I've been in this situation before where, you know, got that late text. What Lil Wayne said? You don't want that late text, that I think I'm late text. Better wear a latex? Something like that. Lil Wayne had a bar about that. But anyway, nigga, I wasn't wearing no damn latex, bro. Got a text, had the conversation with the girl. Turns out she didn't want the child either. This is literally me telling y'all, I'm being fully transparent. This lady that I was with, maybe when I was 19, bro, this was like, had to be like 7, 8 years ago, bro. This girl didn't want the child. I wasn't really prepared for a child, but I was ready to step up, bro. I realized the veracity of what I have done. And the only reason why I'm admitting it to y'all is because I don't want motherfuckers to call me a hypocrite, bro. I'm being fully transparent with y'all, bro. I knew the veracity of what I'd done, and I was ready for whatever came my way, bro. She didn't want it. I was leaning towards, you know, I wasn't quite ready for it either. She told me, hey, you know, if you're going to pay for it, we can just get this taken care of. I gave her the money. We took care of it. But it was like a 30-minute conversation, bro. We handled it like grown men. I was a grown man. I mean, she was, you know, a little younger than me, but she was 18. I was maybe 19, 20 years old. So she wasn't ready, clearly, but I was surprised. You know, her answer was very much like, no, like, I want to not carry forward with this pregnancy. So, and I regret it, man. I think about it every day, bro. Like, I really regret that shit. I ask God to forgive me, bro, because that's not a good thing. You don't want this on your conscience, bro. It's not an easy thing to deal with psychologically, bro. I mean that shit. Any of y'all go through this, any of y'all young boys listening to this, take that shit seriously, bro. Wrap that shit up. Don't be busting up in no thoughts, bro. Especially if you in Miami, bro. Miami? Does this nigga know what happens in Miami, bro? Does he not know that there's an STD, there's an AIDS epidemic right now? Like, literally, bro, right now. In America, in Atlanta. Read a story recently. Highest STD rates in Atlanta in like the last 50-something years, bro. Not too far from Miami, dog. Crazy shit, man. Let's see what else we working with, bro. Just look at this photo, bro. Look at this photo. Like, what else do I gotta say, bro? These might be nice people if you meet him in person. Very friendly, very cordial, right? I mean, look at this dude, Walter, bro. Does he really look like a guy that you want to take advice from as far as how to pick up women? Like, let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like, you can see right through the shit. I don't believe people are dumb. Like, I believe people, there's like a spiritual, there's an emotional intelligence that people have that they can see right through it. His wealth and what he portrays on the exterior doesn't match his interior personality, if that makes sense. I hope I'm articulating this right, but it's like all his wealth, all his cars, all the stuff that he flaunts on his YouTube channel can't undo what people can see through. Like, it's like we can see right through that shit.
The reason why, like, a lot of people in the whole community hate on you is because of the fact that whatever you do to bring value is not seen. There's a level of, like, incompetence that comes across. and because you don't speak well and you stutter, and it seems like your growth in that aspect is super slow. From the outside looking in, it looks almost like you're leeching. So a lot of people look at you and they go, wait, man, I can do that better than he can. I can talk better than he can. I can act better than he can. I can regurgitate the same talking points better than he can.
Let him cook.
A guy like Myron, who, you know, we got to give a little bit more credit to, a guy who talks about staying fit, doing whatever. But, you know, I noticed a lot on his podcast that, like, when women are talking, he treats it like an intellectual thing. Like, he takes notes down and he writes. Like, it's not that deep, bro. Talking to women is not that motherfucking deep. Like, you don't need to write notes. You don't need to do stuff to come back at women to make your point, bro. It's like, if you're just having a conversation with these girls, this shit just comes second nature to you. If you know, you know. Like, people who are listening to this and have had their fair share of whatever, know it's not like a science, bro. It's not that deep. Pretty goddamn simple, like how to attract women, how to talk to women, bro. They're just fucking people. Like, you don't gotta, it's not a science to it, bro. It's all in your head. Women are talking on his show and he's writing notes down. Okay, he's, you know, here's what I'm gonna say to refute her. Like, why is it, it's like treated as such, like, y'all get what I'm trying, like, it's not that deep. Like, you can just have a conversation with a girl, see through her bullshit, call it out, and just be like, look, I mean, I know you cute, but it's like, you gotta stop bullshitting. Like, ain't nobody gonna wanna be with you if you out here hoeing like this. Like, what? Like, it's easy. Like, it's really easy just to, like, refute a lot of the stuff that women say on this podcast. So, I mean, that's one of the things I noticed when I was just like, why is he treating it like it's an intellectual science? He has to write stuff down to be able to remember points and refute points. Bro, nigga, you could take a nigga with a pea brain to be able to refute the women that be on their podcast, bro. Y'all, a couple of these photos that I was able to find on the internet. I want you to tell me what y'all think. Am I slandering him, or is this just in the public sphere? People are starting to notice this. It's not going to undo all their success. They're successful. That's fine. I mean, they probably earned that. You know, working up to that many subscribers, however many they have. I think they got like 1.5. It's not easy, bro. Like, they put in the work, whatever, but even their own followers are starting to see through this bullshit, bro. And that's what's crazy about it, is even their own followers are starting to see through it. So these are just a couple of photos of what I was able to find, bro. And I want you to tell me if this is somebody who truly you think knows how to attract women, bro. And I'm just okay. So we got Exhibit A.
Whoa, what the hell? You's a freaky ass nigga!
We got Exhibit A. Didn't take me that long to find this information, y'all. It's dated 2015. In all fairness, this could be Photoshop. It could be, but I highly doubt that it is. It looks just like said publicly that he's went to NYU, which is a very prestigious university, New York University, right? He laid up with them boys. Look at how he laid up with them boys. Is this the guy you think really has true knowledge on how to attract women? I want y'all just to be honest with me, bro. Just tell me what y'all think. Call me crazy. Call me crazy if I'm crazy. Let me know if I'm going too hard on them, if I don't know what I'm talking about, if this means nothing, am I looking too much into this? But look at the one on the left, bro. Like, look at this photo on the left where this dude is clearly, photo on the left, he's hugged up with a dude and he's giving him a kiss on the cheek. And this nigga look happy as hell. He's smiling like he happy as hell, bro. You can't make this shit up, bro. This shit is on the internet. It's free game, bro. It's free game, bro. It's on the internet. Motherfuckers can pull up stuff of me, if there is anything. I mean, you won't find anything, but motherfuckers can pull up stuff of me if there is stuff. It's free game. It's on the internet, bro. Like this fratty, very, you know, stuck up, almost like this very rich fratty, you know, he was in those type of circles, right? That's the type of implication. That's what I imply from looking at these photos and other photos as well. I got a couple more too. If you look at this one, nigga, is that Myron? Or is that a motherfucker that just looked like him? Tell me if I'm crazy. Tell me if I'm crazy. Is this stuff that normal dudes do? Is this like, am I just hyper, like, obsessed with this type of stuff? Or am I just like, bro, like, I wouldn't even think to, like, grab my homie like that, damn near kissing him on the back of his neck, bro. I don't care how close we are. I don't care what religion you are, where you from, what culture you is. This shit's not normal to me. If you claim to be a pickup artist, if you claim to have the keys and to give advice on how other men should do, on how other men should attract women. clearly contradicting himself. Clearly contradictory, bro. So the question is, where does this all come from? Like, that's what I want to know is, like, where do they get along thinking that they got the keys to this shit? Like, who is their audience that is seeking these two for advice? That's all I want to know, bro. Are these, like, truly incels? I just want to know if you're a Fresh and Fit fan like that. Like, I was a fan. I basically did like a binge of their videos. Maybe it lasted a month, 2 months. I was binge watching their videos. They were interesting for a while. And eventually I was able to see through this shit, right? This guy Walter can't speak. This guy Myron is kind of a square. You kind of get the image. He's like a squarish type. I've seen photos of him boxing. He puts videos of himself trying to train, trying to seem like a tough guy. And I'm like, bro, you're clearly overcompensating for something. Like, only thing they could really hang their hats on is their wealth, in my opinion, right? They've done well with the podcast. They run a business. They got businesses on the side, whatever they do. But at the same time, it's like, are y'all really seeking these two out for advice, bro? I could give y'all better advice. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm 5'8", 26 years old, and I really ain't had no problems attracting women, bro. I'ma just keep it real with y'all, bro. I ain't the tallest dude. It is what it is, bro. It's not a science, bro. It's not like goddamn particle physics, bro. You don't gotta go to school. You don't gotta do any of this shit. Just looking at this photo, like, has he ever addressed these? Somebody let me know if he's addressed these, and maybe I'll change my opinion, but if there's some context to these photos, you know what I'm saying? It's like they're at a festival, they're at a concert, he's hugged up with some dude, coupled with these other photos that seem a little suspect. And you got this whole scandal with his co-host, and everybody knows he can't speak in a full sentence. So it's just like, bro, like, is it starting to unravel? Like, are people finally starting to see through this shit, or is it just me? Let me know if I'm crazy, bro. Just let me know. The saddest part about it is somebody like Myron, this is my personal opinion. Somebody can obviously say it's none of my business, but it's the fact that at one point in time, he's openly told us the fact that he was at one point a Homeland Security officer. He used to arrest criminals. He used to actually do stuff of value for the people. He did a podcast where he, I think they got demonetized, and he was up there crying about, I would much rather be helping you guys from suicide and not being an incel than I would, from my last job. He was basically making the point that what he does now, he feels is more valuable than his previous occupation. Such an honorable job to have, bro. Serving the public, fighting criminals, arresting criminals, to this, bro. And he's probably made 10 times more wealth than he did when he was a Homeland Security officer, which is, I don't really think is right, but it just goes to show you that money isn't everything, bro. Like, at one point in time, having an honorable career, an honorable occupation that people could actually look at and respect, to be in this, bro, to having like a dating podcast where you really got famous for just scolding, 18, 19-year-old women who really don't know any better, bro. Their thoughts. We all know thoughts where we grew up from, bro. They're everywhere. There's nothing we can fucking do. Only thing you could do is tell men not to wife them up. But, people still gonna have their fun with them. Like, that's just my opinion. Like, all you can do is give men the advice, but it's not like a science, bro. Like, it's not that deep. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, they make it so it's like, to be able to attract women, yeah, you gotta be fit. Yeah, you gotta have a certain amount of ambition, charisma, etc., etc. But it's not that deep, bro. It's literally, the nigga at the 7-Eleven with a good sense of humor probably got more bitches than these niggas. Excuse my language. Nigga working at 7-Eleven or a Walmart, okay, who got a good sense of humor, who's tall, who's just a regular dude, that nigga probably gets more girls than these dudes. See what I'm saying? Like, it's not what they make it out to be, bro. Like, it's just not. You know what I'm saying? To go from an honorable career to where I'm gonna assume like his family was proud of him. He comes from East Africa. He's Sudanese. Doing something honorable, bro, to doing something like this, to doing the Fresh and Fit podcast. Essentially just known for scolding younger women. Honestly, at the end of the day. And that's just my opinion, bro. And like I said, I was once a fan. I got videos that I'm going to leave up on my channel where I'm reacting to their videos and I'm saying, I agree with Myron. He makes a good point. This and that and that. But, when the truth is out, it's just got to be said, bro. I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. I told y'all I've had an incident like Walter's had in the past. you know, and I regret it. I literally regret that shit all the time, bro. I feel bad. I still think about the girl too. I'm like, bro, I hope she's doing good. You know, I literally ain't seen her since, bro. That shit happened, bro. Gave her like $1,500 and she disappeared, bro. Real shit. I'm being honest with y'all, bro. And I regret it, bro. And I don't advise that any man gets an abortion, bro. I do not advise that any man gets an abortion. You will regret it, bro. Just wrap it up. Have your fun, because we all got the same urges and feelings, right? But don't go that route, because it's not as easy as y'all make it out to be, bro. Right, now, this is a video that's been circulating around on Twitter, and you got Myron fired up. I mean, doesn't really seem genuine. He's done these outbursts before. Really just seems kind of effeminate to me, honestly, bro. The nigga talks about keeping his composure and how he doesn't get riled up, but then you see him unleashed like this, and it just seems like the motherfucker's unhinged, honestly, if you ask me. So I'm gonna play the clip. Let's see what you gotta say.
A lot of you motherfuckers are jellyfish. No fucking spine. And that's the reason why a lot of you motherfuckers are fat, triple chin, neck bearded, pieces of shit, fucking dorks with no money, and no one fucking respects you. Because you motherfuckers don't stand for nothing. If I stand with Fresh, I die with Fresh. It is what it is. Okay? It is what it is, you motherfuckers. Oh shit, it's getting shaky. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave. I got 20 fucking real estate properties, so I can tell motherfuckers, fuck you. My net worth is over $6 fucking million. I get money residually.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about that at the end of the day, bro. Just keep it real with you. Muhammad Hijab was on the podcast just the other day, schooling y'all on what it takes to be a real man. And you throwing out the money card, like dudes actually really respect that.
Man has always classically meant, usually in ethics, for example, all the way up to Christian morality and Islamic morality and Jewish morality, most of the world's cultures, a high-value man or a high-value woman has always been like a virtuous man or a virtuous woman. So virtue dictates the value of someone on an intrinsic level. Virtue. So what is virtue? Like in the past, even before Christ, you had a person called Aristotle. He died 323 BCE. He wrote a book called Nicomachean Ethics. And he had something called virtue ethics, which basically like he mentioned some of the key virtues for human beings. The most important one for a man that makes him high value, opposite to a woman, and this is what I'm putting forward, in that paradigm, and also in the paradigm of Islam and Christianity, I would argue, and Judaism, is bravery. I'll put it this way. If you had the most rich man in the world, but he was a coward, he'd not be a high-value man. It would be a disqualifier. Yes, he might be sought after. It might be sought after in terms of, like, women might still want to be with him, but they don't really want to be with him because of what he is or who he is. They want to be with him because of what he can offer. In other words, they want to be with his money, really. They want to have access to his money. So they're using him, utility value. Yeah, they're using him for his money because they're trying to access funds. That's what they're trying to do. He's basically an ATM machine.
Money doesn't stop you from being a square. That's first of all. There's plenty of millionaires who are squares, bro. Look at Elon Musk, square. Nigga's a billionaire. I don't care what nobody says. He's a square, successful, whatever you call it. Even listening to him speak, it's kind of like nails on a chalkboard, bro. It's like, can he not like speak straight? Like,
do your tweets hurt the company? Are there Tesla owners who say, I don't agree with his political position because, and I know it because he shares so much of it? Or are there advertisers on Twitter that Linda Yaccarino will come and say, you gotta stop, man. Or, you know, I can't get these ads because of some of the things you tweet.
You know, I'm reminded of the scene in The Princess Bride. Great movie.
Great movie.
Where he confronts the person who killed his father. And he says, offer me money. Offer me power. I don't care.
What?
Mark Zuckerberg, another good example. Dude was at an MMA fight looking completely lost, looking completely out of place.
He says when he looks at the podium, he's boxing heavy. So of course he's paid special attention to that. Last time we saw him...
Dudes are squares, bro. Money doesn't matter, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna put the video of Muhammad Hijab, in this video showing y'all about what he was telling them about what it is to be a virtuous man, what it is to be a real man. Really doesn't have a lot to do with having money, right? Because we all know plenty of dudes who make $50,000 a year, $60,000 a year, $70,000 a year, who are honorable, who these people are honest people, they're loyal, they take care of their families, they have good heart, okay? There's many other things that go into it, bro. Money isn't everything. Yes, it matters, but the fact that that's the first thing he goes to insulting his very own fan base who be sending him super chats and, you know, quite literally funded his wealth that he's talking about. The ones who've been sending him super chats, these fat motherfucking no net, as he put it. Okay, he goes straight to insulting his fan base as soon as we start to see through that shit. So I think it's bullshit. We only 30 seconds in. I ain't gonna play this whole clip, but
I don't fucking need to do this shit, and I don't need to fucking sell my soul. I stand with my fucking friends. Period. Alright? Some of you motherfuckers need to get a fucking spine, you jellyfish SpongeBob in a fucking pineapple house. Piece of shit.
This dude is soft, this motherfucker, bro. Fake ass hair.
Alright? I'm tired of you motherfuckers.
I can't listen to no motherfucker with some fake ass hair, with some fake ass teeth. Okay, we all seen how this dude looked before he got that hairpiece. It's all fucking lie, bro. It clearly shows the insecurity that he really has. And that's why he gotta go on outbursts like this. Isn't it deceptive, bro? Like, if he were to have kids, right? That hair wouldn't be passed down to his kids. It's not even his real fucking hair. You see what I'm saying? Deceptive. Same thing with women with BBLs, right? If they have kids, like, you're not going to inherit those genes. It's fake. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all just a lie to cover up insecurities, bro. This dude got a hair piece. This dude got a wig, bro. Like Steve Harvey, man. And I'm pretty sure he got his teeth done, if I'm not mistaken. What does that say? This can apply not only to just Myron, but just to anybody. You go bald, you go get your hair piece done. You fly to Turkey, nigga, and you go to get a fresh hair piece because you insecure. What does that really say about you? Not about anybody else, but about you, motherfucker. Why are you going off like this? Is this nigga on roids?
Well, fuck you. Alright? I don't even make a fucking cent off this fucking podcast. I'm fine. My real estate will take care of me. Because I knew that if I want to say what the fuck I want to say and not sell my soul, I need to go ahead and build residual income coming in every fucking month so I can sit here and tell you fucking haters, fuck you. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, fuck his own fan base. Yeah, I can't even listen to this, bro. This motherfucker is unhinged, bro. He telling y'all, his fan base, he's saying, fuck y'all. This is the new standard in 2023. This is seen as success. This right here, what I just showed you guys, this podcast, this platform is seen as success. Being a YouTuber, making money by any means possible through donations, through super chats, versus having an honorable, real career like the everyday man. Something that's honorable, bro. A police officer, bro. A construction worker, bro. A plumber, an electrician. No, they don't make hundreds of millions of dollars. They don't even make $200,000 a year, bro. That's not everything, bro. That's not everything. Making money isn't everything. It's a shame, bro. Like, who actually listens to these dudes on how to get women? Let me know in the comments. Because I can tell you straight up, I mean, even when I was binging watching their shows, it was really just for fucking entertainment, bro. Like, it was interesting. They'd have good guests on. You know, they did a good job with the production. They have great production on their show. I'll give them credit where credit is due, bro. I really will. But who is actually taking these guys' advice? Especially Walter, bro. Y'all taking his advice? Really? Really? And then you gonna take a dude with a fake hairpiece and some fake teeth. Y'all gonna take his advice. Hey, man. That's all I gotta say, man. So, as far as Walter and his pregnancy scandal, man, the dude just gotta step up. You gotta step up. That's why you acquired all this wealth, bro, is for this very reason. I mean, if you're not acquiring wealth for your future generation, for your offspring, you're just doing it for yourself. Such a hedonistic, selfish, like, mindset, bro. Isn't the whole point to acquire wealth to be able to pass it down, to have children? Even if she's not the one you want to be with, bro, man the fuck up. She's fine. She looked like she was somewhat attractive, nigga. Turn her out. Bring her to the church. Make her wifey material. Make it work, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. That being said, that's it. Peace.